Being the one to make change is not easy, but it's not impossible. It's something that anybody can do as long as you're committed and you have the right mindset towards it. And today I'm going to be sharing my story about how exactly I went about this and I was able to make change and how exactly you can too. Hi, my name is Joe Dominich. If you don't know me or if you've seen me around, I'm a current resident of Northbridge. I'm an avid user of Whitens Community Center Fitness Room, and I'm a big believer that you can be the one to make change. And I'd like to share a brief backstory on me. If you'd like to hear a little bit more about me, make sure to check out my Instagram and you can see the full story, and you can also see content that I post and helpful tips I post towards anybody with any type of goal that you're looking into. Growing up, I was never an active kid. I was actually a very overweight kid, constantly made fun of in middle school and elementary school. Making fun of me was almost a game to some of my friends. It would be something that I'd hear about pretty much every day, maybe if I'm lucky every week. It was about who can make fun of you now, who's making fun of you today. I was constantly called fat, constantly called overweight. I just had trouble with body issues, and because of that, I lashed out a lot. To make myself feel comfortable, I would try to make other people laugh. And because of that, trying to make other people laugh, it would get me in trouble a lot. And it wasn't the worst type of trouble, and getting in trouble was the way that I felt comfortable. After years of having to deal with this in elementary and middle school, I decided I really needed to make a change. And it was around 13 years old when I said, this is something I'm going to do. On my 13th birthday, I started vowing to make some changes in my diet. At this point, I was about 5'2" and I was about 180 pounds. It was getting pretty difficult to go up the stairs without some knee pain or back pain when I was sitting. Not something very enjoyable for a 12, 13-year-old kid. And I realized that this is not the way I want to live. I have to do something about this, and I'm committed to doing it. I made small changes with my diet, and through these small changes, I started to see some pretty big results. These small changes are what really led me to where I am now. Your body has become this because of years and years of either mistreatment or poor nutrition or not exercising. It's not something you're gonna fix in 60 days like some of these magazines say. It's something that's going to take a while. You have to be committed to it. As time went on, about 13 and 14, I made a lot of changes through my diet. I became much more knowledgeable on actually what's in my food, why I shouldn't be eating it or why I should be eating it, what things feel good for me and what things don't feel good for me. As time went on, I actually ended up having to go to the gym. It was actually a requirement with football. When I first started out, I went to the Northbridge High School gym. It was this great little gym to start at, but it unfortunately closed down due to some school reasonings, and I had to find an alternative place to go. So after taking a little bit of a break from the gym, I found the Whiten Community Center. And this community center then gave me access to a ton of equipment that I did not have access to at the high school. A whole ton of stuff that I didn't even know what was at first. On top of that, also treadmills, rowing machines, and other types of endurance type machine. Now for me, I love the weight training and resistance training aspect. I would stick with the free weights and I would stick with the machines. That is where I find most of my enjoyment, and it allowed me to make a ton of changes throughout those 4 years. I've been going there since I was 14 and I am now 18, and it's something I go to about 5 to 6 days a week, and I enjoy it the entire time. The staff there creates a well-maintained and clean environment for you that makes it enjoyable to go in. I don't know about you, but I've gone into some gyms where it's just a sweaty mess and it's pretty disgusting. Nobody wants to work out in a sweaty mess, but the community center is absolutely not like that. If there's a problem with the equipment, you can talk to anybody there and they will get on it right away, having a crew come in and fix the equipment or replace it altogether. One of my favorite things that actually does not relate towards fitness is the community that's down there. When you're working out with the people down there, it's almost like you're creating a small little tribe when you're down there. The people are supportive, they love talking to you, and they love hearing about your goals and hearing about your day and just giving you an overall great feeling while you're down there. That is why this gym is going to be the gym that I stick with for as long as I can. As long as I'm in Northbridge, this is going to be the gym that I stick with. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But through the gym is where I made those changes. It was something I became committed to, and it's something that really you can too. Especially with the time of year, it's going to be very close to New Year's, and I know a lot of those New Year's resolutions are going to be coming out. I'm a big believer in not making New Year's resolutions. I'm a big believer in making it happen. Don't make resolutions, just make it happen is what I like to say. It's what I really believe in, and instead of saying, I'm going to change this, do it. Be the one to make the change, because I know you can, and you know you can. You just have to be committed. And I really, really believe that. And I hope through this, a little bit of a brief backstory on me, a little bit of who I am, it motivates you and it inspires you to start making some changes, because you absolutely can. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself, because I know what's capable. There's nothing special about me. I'm the spitting image of average, but having that commitment is what can take you to that next level. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching this. Like I mentioned, if you guys would like to see a little bit more into my backstory, into what I promote and what I produce, take a look at my Instagram down below. I will have it on the screen over here. Thanks so much. Thank you, White Community Center, for letting me do this. Have a great day. I will see you guys later.